about the people. If you're not connecting with people and not helping people every day, then you're not going to have a job, because that's the reason we have a job, is because we help people move from A to B, and we help them in a difficult time in their life. Sometimes people are going through a divorce, sometimes people are under mortgage stress, sometimes people are just trying to get closer to the beach or onto a bit more land. And so we help them make that move and make it financially viable for them. And in return, we get to have a job and have a pretty rewarding job as well.
After I finished school, I did an agricultural science degree. Then I got a job in Canberra working in agriculture. Lived there for 2 years, but missed the Gold Coast. I missed living in Burleigh, missed going surfing every day and, family, friends, all that sort of thing. I remember one Sunday I was walking around, it was a very cold Canberra day. I was speaking to Dad on the phone and I said, look, I've had enough of this. I'm no longer wanting to stay here and work in Canberra, thinking about coming back to the coast. He said, why don't you come back and work in the family business? So Dad's been in real estate since about 1980. So learning from him was awesome. He's very trusted in the community. Like, people will ring him up just to get his feedback on whether they're making a deal, doing a new business. He's very honest and direct, so people really appreciate that from him.
Oh, look, he's obviously a Burleigh local. He's been around for a long time. And yeah, no rubbish, just a down-to-earth, easygoing guy.
Will is unique. He tells it as it is, straight up, frank, honest, with integrity.
Easy to relate to, he could come down to my level. He's a pretty down-to-earth guy.
Will was very, very, very good. He called me every day after a visit, and I must say I didn't have to wait and hear the response. He called me straight away. As soon as someone left out the door, he rang me. So I knew exactly what was going on all the time.
Because the world's so connected now, people want access to you all the time. Whether they're a buyer inquiring about a property, a seller asking for an update on an offer, they want to know straight away. So you've got to be able to give that information out quickly. Otherwise there'll be another agent out there that will do it.
Amazing, just updating us with every inspection, bringing flowers, setting the place up with nice candles. It was pretty much perfect. I probably wouldn't bother with anyone else, to be honest.
Just full on taking care of my business, which I felt like I was his only client. He called, he came around and kept me totally informed about what was happening.
After you get a certain level of market share in an area, people do recognise your sign more, and they will actually start ringing you for advice. Sometimes I get calls now from people that might be on the market with another agent to say, look, I've got this offer, what do you think? And so obviously you're starting to become a bit of a trusted advisor when that sort of happens.
We tried another agent simply because the property, she was the property manager plus a real estate agent, so we went with her. She couldn't sell it, we gave it to Will, and within 6 weeks the place had sold.
A great agent. Yeah, I'd highly recommend him.